Hey, what's up everyone? Joe Sorrentino, New England RC. So, back again. Doing this for the second time today. I'm getting a pop-up. Tap to see the number of viewers. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's see what we got. I got nobody. That's all right. Whatever. So listen, I just did a video about an hour ago, and it was some of these bigger vehicles, and I was showing them with lights on. And I'm testing settings. It's a new app here that I'm using called Prism, and I just set it up so that Facebook can now get integrated as well as YouTube. And I think in doing that, it changed my horizontal to vertical view now, because I had it perfect, but I had to tweak it, didn't I? So now we're back to vertical. But plus side, look, look, there you go. I had it mirrored before. Now at least you guys can see things the right way. So that's a bonus. Can't have everything apparently. Every time I try to do one thing, something else gets messed up. All right, anyway, back to it. Got the big guys out. I got my XRT right here. And down below, I've got my Outcast and my X-Max. We're going to give these guys a whirl. I want you guys to see what's up. Now the XRT, I forgot I was already working on this before, still kind of figuring things out, trying to rebuild this thing. So I'm not actually going to be able to light this thing up today, but I did want to show you guys a couple of cool things. Anyway, so what I did to it, see, I dropped the batteries is what I did. All right, so right there I painted the TRAXXAS words there with a white paint pen. You guys can find these on Amazon if you want to do something funky like that. You can actually paint text. Comes in kind of handy. I think it's kind of nice. And I did do some custom add-ons here. I forget what these things are called, but this is like a heavy duty one. You got a metal one on both sides. It's more for cosmetic looks. Oh, this is weird. Okay, which way do I go? There we go. See, so you can see there on both sides. Gives it a nice little red, heavy duty. I've got these snake-skinned shock boot covers, which I think are pretty cool. Found those on Amazon as well, so you guys can customize your vehicles. This actually did have a light. Right now it does not have a light because I removed all the components. But right there inside the bumper, you can see that's where the light would go. I did have one there. At some point it will come back, I promise. And also I got this custom hand rail here, so you can easier to hold that up now, and it's got the wheelie bar as well. It's a dual purpose there. That's kind of nice. And we have the wing on these things tends to break a lot. A lot of people have complained about it, and in fact it did happen to me. So if you go on eBay, they have these 3D printed ones that you can buy. I don't know the name of the manufacturer, but if you're looking, I'm sure you'll find them. But they make these heavy duty beefy pieces here that will support the wing better. So this thing, when it's taking a beating, it'll hold up. So definitely get one of those guys. If you have one of these XRTs, they're really nice. Like I said before in my other videos, eBay is the place. You're gonna find most of the stuff that you need. You just go in, find the parts that you need, just whatever the vehicle is. XRT, I need this, you know, or a wing mount piece, you know, and then something will come up. You might want to use 3D printed as a word too. So there's some of the custom add-ons I've done to this guy. It's a really cool truck. Also, the wheels are not the wheels that came with it either. You can see these are beefy, heavy-duty sledgehammer tires with the chrome inserts, which are really cool. The ones that came with it are more like street tires. And it's fine if you want to do jumps going straight up, but I wanted to be able to flip this thing, and these kind of tires are what you want if you want to flip this thing. So you take a big jump, and then that's the key, guys. Get the right tires and you can do anything. So it's pretty cool, heavy duty. I really love my XRT. Hopefully I'll have it fixed at some point in the near future. One other cool thing about the XRT is these bodies, because they snap on. So you just put it like this, and there you go. My body's on, just like that. How cool is that? No push pins. I hate push pins, guys. I'm sure a lot of you also do. TRAXXAS and ARM have been doing this a lot lately. They've been doing these clipless body styles, and I gotta say, man, they are the way to go. I'm really fond of it. So that is my XRT. Now I want to show you my Outcast and my X-Max. Both have some custom configurations as well, and hopefully we can light those up as well so you can see them lit up. Let's put this down and I will show you those. All right. Okay. And in case I need the batteries, I've got them nearby. All right, let's go with my X-Max next. Ugh. Wow. Don't get old, guys. It's not fun. But here is my X-Max. Guys, I did a lot of stuff to this thing. The X-Max, another big monster. This body that I have here, it's a Silverado body. It's blue with a little sunburst going on. We're like fire, it's pretty cool. Oh, I got some people there. Hey, what's up everybody? Thanks for tuning in. This thing is awesome. What you can do is, if you go on eBay, you will find you can get custom bodies that people paint themselves, so you don't have to get the standard body that it comes with. The one I have originally was an orange one, which was pretty cool. I'm not going to get it right now, but it's in the cabinet somewhere. But the blue one, it just looks cool. You can get all kinds of add-ons. Now look at this. Right here, let's see. This big bumper. There's a company called T-Bone Racing. They're no longer around. You can probably still find their website. They have some limited stuff still available. I think they're just getting rid of whatever's left in the inventory. But when I started getting into this earlier, T-Bone Racing was the way to go. And I got like everything from those guys. This thing in particular, nice big beefy bumpers, things that you can't buy in stores. These are like custom made, 3D printed by that company. They're really, really cool. So there's a bumper I got. Then let's get some shock boots on here. These are little blue lightning cover shock boots. You can find these on eBay as well, and Amazon I think has them too. I can't remember the vendor name, but they do them. So also there's it's kind of hidden right now, but there's actually two bumpers here. This T-Bone Racing one I mentioned is covering up. You can kind of make it out. It's another Punisher bumper underneath here that I got, a custom 3D printed bumper. There's a guy on eBay that makes his own. So if you haven't already, check out eBay for 3D printed bumpers, and you will find that this guy here makes some really cool stuff. So you can do ones that have lights. This one has a light inside it. I don't think it's working currently, but I also have custom lights that I added from another rig on top of them. So now I got lights here, and let's see, what do we got in the bottom? Ooh, on the bottom, RC Skins again. RC Skins, they make these really cool stick-on logos for your chassis. You can get some really cool looking artwork. I love this little blue guy with the red hood. He's like an evil guy. He's gonna do bad things. He's called the Stalker. The Stalker. And it's appropriate. Blue guy, blue body. So anyway, there's that. I also got my little GoPro mount on top of here too. The only problem is I always forget to charge my GoPro. I take these things out and then I'm like, oh right, I gotta charge that, right. At some point maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'd love to try and get some footage of this going as it's driving around. I usually do a lot of my filming from my phone. Let me show you. I'm just gonna grab a random remote. All right, this isn't the remote for the car, okay, but just wanted to show you how I do this. I duct tape. Well, first I hot glue these little phone mounts. Okay, I put them right on top of the remotes, and then I usually duct tape them for a little reinforcement after that. But it makes your life easy, because now when you're driving around, you got it right in your eye view. You can drive your car and you can film while you drive, and it's a really, really handy thing to do. I do this on every remote control I have. Very useful way to do it. So that's that. But also some other things here. So that I can show you in the back here. You can see this better now. Whoop. I was telling you about the 3D printed bumper in the front, which is kind of hidden from the T-Bone Racing one. But in the back, it's clearly visible. You can see here. It's got the little Punisher guy there, and then X-Max on both sides. This skull lights up too. It's actually right below it. It lights up too. Really cool stuff right there. The wheelie bar also has a handle, so you can buy handles on eBay. You can 3D printed handles, just a lot easier to hold. Definitely recommend it. And I also got some skid plates. The T-Bone Racing bumper has its own skid plate already attached. I added one for the bumper, or for the back side as well. So, hey, you can never have enough protection, you know. But this thing takes such a beating. Probably the most durable vehicle there is. Also, roll cage, I'd like to point out. 3D printed roll cage. This also was T-Bone Racing. They're no longer available, but I don't know, if you guys check out their website, you might find that there might still be some stuff left over. So maybe you'll be lucky, and maybe they'll happen to have some stuff lying around that you actually need. But check them out. They were awesome back in the day when they were thriving. I was like buying accessories from them nonstop. So that's that. Also here, Primo RC is on eBay. I have the sticker there, so I remember the name. Primo RC makes these really cool accessories. See that little gas cap? It's bigger than the normal one that it comes with. The normal one is like a little teeny tiny one. This one is just bigger and makes it easier to turn it on and off. And now, I'll show you underneath. So I have one of these. Whoop. I have these dust cover bags, and the dust cover bags are good, you know, not just for collecting, you know, taking dust out, but I also have a lot of lights that I put in here, as you can see. All the light strips, LEDs going on and around, and all kinds of wires that come in and out. So I like to keep everything covered up and tucked away. It just keeps everything nice and neat so I can do stuff. And also, whoop, that's gonna fall. Also, I got those blue little guardrails there. I think they're called guardrails. Maybe there's another word for it. Footrest, I don't know. They're decorative, they're fun, whatever. There's around there too. So, I want to show you guys what this thing looks like lit up. This is pretty cool. It's one of my pride and joys here. Let's hope it doesn't blow up in my face. I haven't tried it in a while. Let's see. Ooh, nice and bright. Okay. You see the blue LEDs here, guys. Very, very cool stuff. Ooh. You can buy these LED strip lights on Amazon too, and I would recommend, if you do so, get the waterproof kind. They are going to make it last longer and less likely to cause a fire. These that I actually have are not the waterproof kind, but luckily they're inside and not exposed underneath. Or maybe they are. Oh, they used to be. Not anymore. But these are protected inside. So definitely, you know, go with the waterproof if you can. And I want to show you what's cool about this dust cover bag is even when I have it covered up, the light still shines through the bag anyway, which is awesome. So you can still protect your electronics, protect all your loose wires, and it still shines through just the same. It's pretty cool. Now check this out. Yeah, boy. Red light, baby. That's the back light of this. That was that 3D printed light I was telling you about. And then in the front, ooh, turn it. Try not to knock that down. Ooh, got some headlights. Woo. Yeah, so those are pretty cool too. 3D printed headlights. Ugh. And that was actually from a different one that I actually broke into two pieces. It was one solid piece before, broke it in two pieces, connected it, and now it still lights up. It works. It's pretty cool. These tires that I'm using are Badlands, Prolands Badlands tires. These are probably the most popular tires for this vehicle. I see a lot of people with them. Very beefy tire, can go through any kind of terrain. Also good on street too, but mostly like rugged terrain is really what it's for. And also it's nice if you want to flip the thing. Well, I wouldn't say flip, but good for jumps. It takes a beating. So I like these tires, they're really good. And I also painted the tires, the insides. You know, the text is kind of warm and not wearing off now. But there was a paint pen I was telling you about on Amazon where you can paint text and whatnot. And then I also just I dyed the rim, and then I dyed the rim with like a blue dye. You can like boil it in water, and then you pop it back on, and then I just painted the screws. I don't know, just getting clever. Whatever. Let me show you what it looks like with the body on. Here we go. Bear with me, guys. Here we go. Ooh, there she is. My big bad blue Silverado body X-Max. Biggest heavy duty vehicle that you can buy, pretty much. So, pretty awesome stuff. Ooh. Boy, that's a heavy thing to hold, let me tell you. Oh yeah, one more thing too. Slight little addition here. I don't know if you can notice this or not, but I found fender flares. Very hard to find. Really cool little addition, and I got that on all the wheel wells. And some company in Germany, I think. I don't know if you can get them anymore. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Found them randomly on eBay one day. I was like, oh, I gotta get them. So, fender flares. Let's see, can you see it? Yeah, there you go, on that side. Pretty cool. And just crazy lighting, you know? With the lights on this body, you can see the blue lights actually going through the windows too, which is pretty cool because the windows are clear. So the blue lights at night will shine through. So I see all the blue. You can see it right now. All the blue, all shining through, pretty awesome. So it's just a nice looking thing you see when you're racing it around at night. It's pretty fun. What do we got here? Got a couple peeps here. Amir, hello Amir, thanks for tuning in. Kenneth, thank you as well. Appreciate it, guys. Always nice to see some fans. This is new for me, guys. This whole live thing. I'm kind of digging it. A little nervous too because I can't edit this later. Well, maybe I can edit later, but you know, everything's raw. It's in your face. So anyway, that is my X-Max. You saw my XRT. I got one more for you, and then we'll call this one a wrap. Check out my other videos online, guys. I've got a lot of videos to show all the cars. I'm doing lots of streaming, lots of stuff. One more thing too. I wanted to give credit for one of the lights. I don't think I have the light example here on this one. There were some lights I was using on one of my other vehicles, and I forgot to mention the name. I want to give credit to Polo Creations. Polo Creations makes some of the coolest looking lights for your vehicles. I really like those guys, and I wanted to give credit where it was due. In fact, I want to show you an example. Check this out. On my other video, I showcased this. I'm not going to light it up now, but I just want you to see how cool is this little piece here. Now that piece is actually broken right now inside, but just look at the details. You know, you got the actual headlight and it goes right over the plastic, and when that lights up, it looks banging, you know. And they do cool stuff like that. They also do I had lights going on inside here. There's the lights going on in there. There's also a light above, like what do you call it? Just a light bar up top. And that was all Polo Creations. And on the back too, they have I don't have the pins on here, so my body's falling apart. But the lights on the back as well, those are cool. Those are also Polo Creations. Oh, you know what? I'll just show you. I already showed this in the other video, but in case you didn't see it, since I'm talking about it. Alright, check out those lights. How cool is that? Polo Creations, guys. I want to give it a little extra emphasis because I forgot to mention them in my other video. But they do some awesome stuff, like they customize lights for your body. These are not Polo Creations, but these are also on Amazon. You can find those type of lights. Make sure you get the waterproof kind. Again, if you do stuff like this, you don't want this thing catching on fire. That happened to me once. So make sure your LEDs are not exposed. Now watch this. Get this going. Now the lights I was showing you, the headlights, are actually broken right now, so I can't show you them lit up, but I can show you the light bar and the other light that's on there too. So I'm going to show you those. Where am I? Hang on. I get this stuff all messed up here. What do we got lit up? Oh, cool. So you can see. Whoop. Oh, I just unplugged it. My bad. That's what I get for. Oh, that's what I get. I might have to show you this later, guys, because I think it got all messed up. I don't know where what goes what. I took the body off and I messed it up. But hang on, maybe I can just show you real quick. Yeah, I just had it too. Oh well. Well, I don't want to mess around with this. You get the idea, guys. I wanted to give them some credit. I already showed this on the other video anyway, so anyway, putting this back, and I still want to show you the Outcast, so we'll do that next. Oops. Gonna unplug it first. By the way, guys, should always unplug your vehicles, because if you leave the batteries plugged in and forget, you're going to drain the battery and kill the batteries. I've done that before too, so always unplug them. Even if you think they're just off and you want to keep them wired up, don't do it. Don't do it. Trust me, guys. You don't want to do that. All right, so little tips and tricks while I showcase my stuff. All right. Okay. X-Max XRT, and that was the Mojave. That was the Arma Mojave that I just showed. Oh my God, stuff's heavy. One more. Whoa, this is the heaviest one. Oh, the Outcast. Oh my God. Stuff will give you a hernia, man. I love my Outcast. It's super durable, super fun, and I love Armas in general. But I gotta say though, it's the heaviest of all. It's, you don't want to like be almost dead with your battery, drive it real far away, and then the battery dies, because then you're gonna go run and pick it up and carry it back. So if you think you got plenty of juice, go nuts. But when you think you're about to die, maybe kind of keep it local, so you don't have to go running around for it, because this thing is a bear. All right, so I got some 3D printed stuff. Right there, T-Bone Racing bumper. I was talking about them already. I got some more custom lights on top there as well. And wheelie bar. This is a great wheelie bar. It looks like skateboard wheels, but it's really nice, and it coasts on this one really well. And you can hold it from the handle there, or I have a second one under here, just like the one on my X-Max. There's a little grip there, so you can hold it, carry it around. So 2 grips, hold it by both of them, you know, a little easier. I also have shock boot covers on here. You can see, I think you can see, yeah. So I got these orange fire burst ones. You can find those online as well. I also have a backlight on here, which I'll show you in a moment. And I did some custom painting with the white paint pen. Painted the word Arma. Looks cool. Did a little pentagram design on my tires. Getting a little crazy there. Pretty cool. Little red caps as well. And these are, what are they called? The D-boot flips. These are the back flip. These are the D-boot back flip tires. This thing's meant for back flips and tricks. I love the Outcast for that reason. I love doing tricks with them. I have a smaller one, by the way. I have the Notorious that's in the shop. We'll have to get to that later. I'm rebuilding that one too. I took it to a skate park. Need I say more? When you do that, you're asking for trouble. But I'll tell you guys, the Outcasts, they're so fun. They flip and they do tricks and they're just out of control. I really love Arma's stuff. I love all their stuff. I love TRAXXAS too. And I got the and Losi. And I got this guy here. Check out the RC Skins Showtime again. You saw that on my my Creighton. I have this one, but I got it on my Outcast too. Showtime, pretty cool. All right. I have found a 3D printed thing. I thought it was kind of a cosmetic look, but I liked. Doesn't add anything to it, but it looks cool. You can see the little orange skull. I can't point to it because I gotta hold it, but you guys can see the little orange skull thing there. There you go, a little close up. That's kind of cool, cool looking thing. Just kind of clips on the back there. So I don't know, just trying to be different, trying to do some clever stuff. So now I'll take these clips off and show you what this thing looks like lit up. All right. All right, we got the batteries there already. Now we just got to plug them in. Hang on, bear with me, folks. Here we go. Here we go. And there we go. Now, let's light her up. Here's my switch. Covered with something. Ah, here we go. Ah, beauty. Woo! All right. So, you guys probably starting to notice a common theme. I got the blue lights once again inside. Don't ask me, I don't know. I got this obsession with blue lights in the interior. I just kind of like how that looks. And you can see up here, woo! Got some red backlights there, looking pretty banging. And in the front. Oh, kind of hard to do that. Let's try this. Yeah, headlights in the front. Pretty awesome. Put them right on top of the bumper. Oh, God, that's a heavy truck. All right. I'm not going to bother with the bobby pins, but I will just show you what it looks like all closed up so you get an idea. There she is. My Arma Outcast. You see the blue light kind of peeking through the sides. Kind of neat. And then you can also see with the Showtime, you can also see how the blue just kind of shines. It reflects off the back of the body, and then it pops down. And so when I'm driving this on the ground, that blue will reflect down on the bottom. So I don't actually need LEDs on the physical chassis because it's coming through the inside, reflecting and coming down that way. So still get that underglow. Little cheat there. And it's really fun. Really fun truck, guys. Really love it. Ugh. One more look at the back. Oh boy. Yeah, baby. The sides. Don't know which way to stand because I'm not used to this angle here. Ugh. Wow. That kills me. All right, and I'll plug it. All right, cool. So yeah, so today, guys, just kind of wanted to finish up that little bit of show and tell. Did some earlier, and there's another little wrap-up piece to that. Wanted to give credit again to Polo Creations, one of the companies I really liked. And then Primo RC, I mentioned them, and I can't remember all the names, but those are some of the companies I bought from in the past. And like I said, check eBay, check Amazon if you guys are looking for lights for your vehicles too. You can find them. And I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if so, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and smash the notification bell to stay updated on when my next video becomes available. Until then, this is Joe Sorrentino saying thanks for watching. See you on the next one.